The Star Wars sequel trilogy didn't just stumble, it collapsed under the weight of its own contradictions. From planet-killing ships to secret Sith planets, the sequels are riddled with plot holes that defy logic, undermine legacy characters, and insult the intelligence of fans. Meanwhile, the Star Wars expanded universe, now called Legends, offered a rich, consistent, and thoughtful continuation of the saga. If Lucasfilm had adapted the EU instead of discarding it, we could have had a trilogy that made sense, respected, canon, and expanded the galaxy in meaningful ways. Let's start with one of the most absurd ideas in The Rise of Skywalker: the Final Order fleet, thousands of Star Destroyers, each equipped with Death Star-level planet-killing weapons. Not only is this concept ridiculous from a logistical standpoint, how were these ships built in secret? How were they crewed, fed, fueled? But it also cheapens the original Death Star's impact. In the EU, superweapons were rare, terrifying, and earned. The Sun Crusher and World Devastators were powerful, but they came with limitations, consequences, and narrative weight. The sequels treat planet destruction like a party trick. Then there's Exegol, the hidden Sith world introduced out of nowhere. It's supposedly the birthplace of the Sith, yet it's never mentioned in any previous film. Palpatine somehow survives Return of the Jedi, builds a massive fleet underground, and waits decades to strike, all without anyone noticing. The logistics are laughable. Who built the ships? Who trained the Sith cultists? How did Palpatine transfer his consciousness? The EU tackled these ideas with far more nuance. In Dark Empire, Palpatine's return through cloning is foreshadowed and explained through Sith alchemy and ancient lore. It's still fantastical, but it's internally consistent and rooted in established mythology. And then there's General Hux. In The Rise of Skywalker, it's revealed that Hux, one of the First Order's most fanatical leaders, is secretly a spy for the Resistance. None of this makes any sense. How could he be a rebel spy when only 2 movies before he committed the largest genocide in the history of the galaxy? Why? Because he wants Kylo Ren to fail. That's it. No deeper motivation. No build-up, no payoff. It's a twist that makes no sense given Hux's previous actions, especially his role in destroying entire planets in The Force Awakens. In the EU, betrayals and political intrigue are handled with care. Characters like Nom Anor and Borsk Phalia have complex motivations, shifting alliances, and long-term arcs. Hux's betrayal feels like a lazy plot device, not a character decision. These aren't nitpicks, they're structural failures. The sequels lack internal logic, continuity, and respect for the saga's foundations. The EU, by contrast, built its stories over decades with editorial oversight and a shared vision. It gave us believable threats, earned character arcs, and a galaxy that felt alive. Luke Skywalker becomes a Jedi Grand Master. Han and Leia raise a family. The New Republic faces real political challenges. The Sith return through new philosophies and generations, not through secret zombie clones on lightning planets. The expanded universe wasn't perfect, but it understood Star Wars. It treated the galaxy with reverence, not as a sandbox for disconnected ideas. If Lucasfilm had adapted the EU, we could have had a sequel trilogy that honored the past, made sense in the present, and built a future worth exploring. Instead, we got planet-killing Star Destroyers, Exegol, and Hux the Spy. The choice should have been obvious.